Hello, you're here with Matt Waller and
Matt Charlton.
it's another episode of The Matt Show.
Episode
So, Matt, I'm going to ask you, what episode are we on?
8.
Eight. Sorry?
8.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't understand your accent.
Okay.
So, how are you, Matt Charlton?
I'm fine. How are you, Matt Waller?
I'm very good.
That wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. We decided to change accents, pretend to be the other one, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all, did it?
Not even an iota.
Oh dear. If you were fooled, then fooled you.
But I think we're pretty convincing.
Yeah. We've got a special episode today, haven't we? We've decided to dedicate this episode to record breakers.
Okay. So, what's your first...
people who have done achievements
that people consider to be, what's the word, like prestigious enough to give them a title, a record breaker.
Yeah. Or just natural stuff that's broken records.
Okay.
So, shall I kick off?
You can kick off.
Matt.
Yes, Matt.
What is the largest living thing on Earth?
Living thing, a tree.
Yeah.
So the answer?
Well, kind of, I was hoping you'd say like a blue whale or something.
Was that the answer?
Well, it's actually humongous fungus.
I was right with the whole natural.
Yeah. So, forget blue whales and giant redwood trees. The biggest living organism is over 2 miles across, and you'll hardly ever see it.
Why is that?
Because it's fungus, and you don't really expect
To see
it to join. Oh, it's kind of okay. Well,
okay,
yeah.
go again. I'll pretend I don't know.
No, well, it's ruined now. Okay, well, you do one. You do a fucking record.
Okay.
Bullshit.
How long is the longest person's tongue on record?
17 inches.
Not even close.
84 inches.
No, like way shorter.
4 inches.
More
5 inches.
and
5.4.
more,
5.8.
less,
5.7.
more.
5.75.
Yes, from the tip to the middle of his closed top lip. And the picture's fucking terrifying. It looks like a salamander with a massive tongue.
I was hoping it would be more.
Isn't that what... No, never mind.
What?
I was going to make a sex joke then, but not the time.
Matt,
Yeah?
we've discussed this. We should make this podcast more educational and less
I was
fucking
edu- I was
childish and
educate-
seedy. Less of your sex jokes.
I was educating the audience on what you're lacking.
What? What, my tongue? My penis?
Some people call it a tongue.
My penis? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I hurt my penis earlier in the week.
Why? How?
It got caught in between the toilet seat and my leg when I sat down.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know, it was pretty painful.
How is it now?
I've never done that before. It's alright. A little bit red, a bit sore. But that's not through any sexually transmitted diseases.
He's got AIDS, guys. He's got the AIDS.
Do you know you can get a flu jab?
Yeah.
And it prevents you from getting flu?
Yeah.
But they actually inject you with a little bit of flu. That doesn't work with AIDS.
No.
So...
Because you know what AIDS does, right?
Yeah.
Destroys all the white blood cells.
Destroys your immune system, right?
And it tricks a body into... I think it tricks body into not sending white blood cells when you've got an infection.
Yeah. But what is the difference between HIV and AIDS?
You start off with HIV, and it turns into AIDS.
Okay, but is there an actual difference between the two?
Well, yeah, the molecular structure of the disease is different. It's like a progression.
Okay. So we said last episode, we should clarify, we said Charlie Sheen has AIDS.
It's HIV.
But he actually has HIV. He's HIV positive.
Yes, and if...
So he doesn't have AIDS, but he will get it. Or he could get it.
He will, if the medication doesn't work... Like, he will get it anyway in a point in time unless there's a cure, but it's prolonged. It's... Like, getting it is... it's harder to get AIDS if you take the medication. Like,
yeah,
it prolongs you getting it.
Yeah. So if you are worried about getting AIDS,
don't start a toilet seat.
That, and also don't go and get an AIDS shot because Like, even a little bit of AIDS will give you AIDS.
All of the AIDS. All of the time.
So, there you go. Healthy. We want you to be healthy. Get a flu shot. Wrap up warm.
I should have found a record for AIDS, like the record breaker. What? Like youngest person to get AIDS or something.
That's horrible because when babies are born, if their mothers have AIDS, then naturally they'll...
So 0 seconds.
This is horrible. Let's move on.
What's your next fact?
Well, the most balloons blown up in 1 hour.
500.
No.
More or less.
More or
1,000.
less. More or less.
1,000.
Nah. 671 balloons blown up in 1 hour.
From someone's mouth or from like a pump?
The most balloons blown up in 1 hour by an individual is 671 and was achieved by Astrita Furman from USA at the Panorama Cafe in Jamaica. Panorama Cafe.
Let me see.
Panorama Cafe. Did I say panorama?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I say that word? In New York. So it's in Jamaica, New York, on 21st of January 2014. It doesn't specify it. I assume he used his mouth because
You'd pass out.
an hour of not properly breathing.
You'd die.
And also, how much were these balloons inflated?
I'm guessing enough to tie them. But if
Yeah.
I woke up... No, sorry, go on.
I assume there's rules of how big the diameter.
I woke
of
up a
the
flight of
balloon should be.
stairs and I'm like dead. Never mind 675 balloons.
Yeah. 671. So maybe you should try and compete and break that record.
I just said if I woke up a flight of stairs, I almost die. I would...
Oh, yeah. I just thought, we've broken a record.
Have we?
Yeah.
Our own record.
Yeah, no. We have the most unlistened to podcast in the history of podcasts. Maybe we should send an email into that record place. What is it? Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah.
Which, is that anything to do with Guinness the beer?
I always thought it was, but I don't know. If you know, email in.
I was going to say that.
I know.
Email in at mattc and mattw@gmail.com. We haven't had any emails since last week.
Laura and Rosie.
But, what?
Said Laura and Rosie, our usual emails.
Yeah. And we've been getting some criticism from our last couple of episodes from Matt Kurt. So if you're listening, Matt Kurt, hopefully this one lives up to your high standards. We know how much you love podcasts.
Even though you would not be a part of ours.
No. So, still hurts.
I saw Matt crying about it the other day.
Don't.
It wasn't pretty.
And it was on the podcast I was crying, wasn't it?
No, if that's what you want to tell the viewers, Matt.
No, because I remember I started off by crying.
You've cried since about Matt Kurt.
Don't. So, hello to all of our listeners. Hey, why not tweet this podcast? Get us some more listeners. Nah, don't do that.
I've just realised...
I actually like our fan base, and I don't like... If it got any more popular, I don't want to have to do any more shout-outs.
He's a good hipster. You're looking quite hipster today with your hood up and your complete black. Even your cup's black. Like very gothic today. Very hipster.
Which is it, hipster or gothic? I'm
Hothic.
wearing a Hothic. I'm wearing a black hoodie.
With it up. It's quite creepy.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that show, Record Breakers, on... Is it either CITV or CBBC?
I remember the show, but I never watched it.
I can't remember... They basically just did loads of records in the studio live. It looked pretty fun. Maybe you were too young. It was in the mid-90s. So
I was born in the early 90s.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have remembered TV from the mid-90s.
I remember Record Breakers. I remember the TV show. I just don't remember watching it.
Do you remember Arthur the Aardvark?
Yeah, of course I remember Arthur the Aardvark.
Do you remember Aquila?
What was it? If you tell me what it's about, I might remember. Like, I might not know the show name, but if you tell me the...
So Aquila was on CITV or CBBC, like children's show, and essentially two kids found like an alien type spacecraft that could fly and like go invisible, and that it's pretty cute. It could also shoot out electricity. Then later on in the series, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's over 20 years old now. They found out it wasn't actually an alien spacecraft.
What was it?
Roman. It was from the past.
I think this was on one of those TV shows that's like looking at the best TV shows of the last 20 years. Because I remember that being there. Everyone being like, oh, is that what it is?
It was a fucking cool show. Oh, I just swore. That was the first time I swore this episode. Anyway.
You were let down, Matt Waller.
So we were on episode 8. And we're going to go for 12 episodes, aren't we? We're going to end with a Christmas special.
Yeah.
So stick around for
so
that.
we've only got... After this, we've only got 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, we can do another season if you want.
Yeah.
I just feel like... I don't know. Let's I don't know where I was going with that. Let's move on. More records, because this is our Record Breaker special.
So, my next record breaker, when I say afro to you, what images does it conjure?
Afro?
Yeah.
Big hair. Big fluffy hair.
Okay, yeah, but, like, how can I say this? Basically, the largest afro belongs to a white guy, which surprised me because it's like a Jamaican culture. It's like a black culture thing, isn't it?
Okay.
Usually.
Right.
And it's actually a white guy. I put largest afro, white guy. It's 5.75 inches tall, 8.5 inches wide, and it has a circumference of 5 feet.
Really? Circumference being the thing that goes all the way around a circle. Okay.
And there's a maths. The only thing I remember from maths is a little poem my teacher taught me. It goes, circumference equals pi times diameter, pi times diameter, pi times diameter.
Circumference equals pi times diameter all day long.
I don't remember the end of it. Pi equals r times squared, or something similar. That's the only thing I remembered throughout 5 years of maths.
That actually leads me on to my record. Do you know what holds the record for the longest circumference of an anus?
Matt Waller.
No.
Of an anus? Oh, Uranus.
No, Uranus.
The planet.
Uranus has a circumference of 160,590 kilometres. That's Uranus. That's how wide it is.
Uranus or Uranus?
Uranus. That's Uranus.
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 So Uranus.
No, Uranus.
So Uranus.
Uranus. Stop ruining my joke. Uranus is 160,590 kilometres.
How did you measure it?
Round.
How did you get that?
The doctors told me.
Which doctors?
Royal Marsden. I don't know why. It's the first hospital that came to my mind.
I've never even heard of the hospital.
So that leads me on. So we just spoke about Uranus. That leads.
Oh, is it Uranus?
Uranus.
Uranus. Anyway.
So okay, we just spoke about Matt Charlton's anus. Uranus. That leads me on to my next record about a hamster. So, did you know that hamsters are rodents?
Yeah.
Is
that the record?
No. The biggest hamster ever recorded is 10 metres long.
Did it die like not long after it was born?
No, it's still around today. I made that up. I don't actually have a hamster record. I just wanted to make a hamster joke around Uranus. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I feel lied to.
Sorry. I actually typed in hamster record into the internet and it just comes up with hamster records on YouTube.
Is it a CD record label?
Sounds like that. Should we... hamster records on YouTube. Check them out. They've got 30,000 subscribers. Lucky! Seem pretty cute. So yeah, damn. My joke wasn't as funny as when I planned it. Okay, cool. Next record from you, Matt Charlton. Take it away.
You know that people do records of silly things, so rubber bands, for example. How many elastic bands do you reckon make the largest elastic band, like, together?
Like elastic band ball?
Yeah.
14.
Just 14?
14,
You got it in one? No.
I don't know.
Guess.
Oh, 15. 100.
Way more.
150.
Like, way more.
250.
Way more.
Okay, I'm really out. Okay, 10,000 and
Way
50.
more. Way more.
100 million.
Less.
500,000.
More.
A million.
Less.
750,000.
Less.
600,000.
More.
650,000.
More.
675,000.
More.
700,000.
Yes.
Listen to. Just okay, Matt, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 million. What is it? Guess what it is.
9,675.
Okay, you were lucky with that one. Alright, so record. If you wanna be a record breaker, ooh yeah. That was the theme tune. Do you remember that?
Maybe if
tunes.
I actually heard the theme tune rather than your interpretation of it.
If you wanna be a record breaker, ooh.
Sounds like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you remember Power Rangers?
Yeah. Do you remember Batman?
Yeah, because that's still around today.
Oh, okay. Apparently, Record Breakers was in the 70s. The show was in the 70s.
Even you're not that old. I mean, you're pretty old, but you're not that old.
No. She...
You swore again.
Sorry.
But what about is making this family friendly?
It is family friendly. We spoke about Royal Marsden.
And AIDS.
Record breaker.
Yes, I...
If you're the tallest, the smallest, if you beat them all. If you're the fattest, the thinnest, if you always win. If you're the fastest, the slowest, if you really go, then you're a record breaker. A record maker. You're a record breaker.
It's doing it to the theme of Heartbreaker, isn't it?
Heartbreaker?
You're a
What's that?
heartbreaker.
I've not heard that.
It's an old song.
Oh. What's your favourite song of all time?
Of all time.
Yeah.
Sensible Heart by City and Colour. What about you?
I like, I don't know. I don't have one. I like Queen. I like Eminem.
I was going to say, I was surprised that wasn't your first go-to. I was like,
Yeah.
my heart skipped a beat.
Heart skip to beat. So, the reason why we chose to do this Record Breakers special is because Matt's really into Adele. And she's
Not in a weird way, not like a stalker, as Matt just made out.
I didn't. No, I said you're really into her. Like, you like her. You like listening to her tunes.
Yeah, she's a good singer.
Good singer. Good singer, she is. So, you want to talk about her... She's released an album.
Yeah, I have one more fact that is not related to Adele, though, that I thought you found funny.
Okay, sorry. Let's do that. Bearing in mind, we still have 25 minutes of this podcast, so
Okay.
we're already through our written down shit, so now we're going to have to
No, not written
ad-lib.
down, it's just from our mind.
What?
You ruined the illusion,
Oh, right, yeah,
because
sorry.
they can't see that we've got things to read from.
No.
So, you know when you have more than two babies, so two is triplet,
Twins, triplets, quadruplets, cinqueplets,
No, keep going.
sixlets,
Sixlets.
quintuplets,
Yep, keep going.
septuplets.
Yep, keep going.
I don't know what 7 is. Seventuplets,
Keep going.
octuplets,
Keep going.
9
Nonutuplets.
nonutuplets
Which
is 9.
is... So the way I've written it down was Nonutuplets, 1971, Australia. And then open bracket, all died pretty much, close bracket.
So the most amount of children born at once is 9.
But then two of them was born deceased. One died 6 months into it and the rest survived.
2 of them were born diseased.
Deceased.
Deceased.
With AIDS. Anyway.
Stop it. Stop talking about AIDS. I'd like to make an apology if you're offended by all we've ever spoken about in our podcast is AIDS and people having AIDS.
If they've made it 8 episodes...
Yeah, we actually are referring to people who help us. So AIDS.
AIDS.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, carry on.
That was my last...
That's really interesting. So 9
Can you imagine having 9 babies in your stomach? In your womb?
yeah. Yeah.
I can't even
Good
have said
laugh.
that.
Got a good laugh there. In your belly, I've got 9 children in my
It's
belly,
in the same area.
and now they're about to come out my bum. Do you know?
Well, they would quite bum if Uranus is, however long Uranus is,
Something about
875 billion, whatever it was.
something about that. Yeah, that's.
What's up with you today, Matt Waller?
I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say now, which is brilliant. Let's talk about your Adele facts or your Adele record breakers.
Well, how do we bring it in without just going straight into? We need some background.
All right, so you're a massive Adele. I tried to do this earlier. You're a massive Adele fan. Did you see the video of her? This was quite cool. She dressed up as... It's weird. She dressed up as an Adele impersonator. Jenny, and joined other Adele impersonators. And like none of them knew until she started singing.
Yeah.
Which was
Have
pretty
you
cool.
watched it?
Yeah.
Did you see the bit when they were saying, "Oh, I can't wait for a new record. It's been a while." And then Adele, as Jenny, was like, "Yeah, she's taking a fucking time, isn't she?"
Bants, good old Bants. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that video. And then when she started singing, all the other contestants were like, oh, "It's her!
And then that
It's
one
actually
was
her!"
like, "It's not her."
Yeah, someone didn't believe it for ages. Check it out. It's probably doing the rounds on your Facebook timeline. You're listening to The Matt Show.
Did you watch the video that came out yesterday? Because it was on the Today Show. Today. Anyway, where they...
Today Show?
The Today Show was on last night with Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay.
They play Hello, which is one of their songs.
Hello.
On like, school instruments. Like, you know, the multicoloured thing that you tap with the...
I like a little xylophone.
Yeah, and other instruments like a maraca and stuff.
Do you remember the fish?
The fish.
The fish. There was an instrument that was shaped like a fish and it had like little grooves on it and you could run like a stick along it.
Yeah. They use that. They use all kind of school instruments and it's the Roots doing it with Adele and she's singing to school instruments. It's pretty funny. Check it out.
Okay, I'll check it out. I think they did that.
Why have you got Tilda Swinton on your phone?
I was looking for more record breakers. This just happened to come up, which is a coincidence.
It actually is.
Moving on. What are we doing?
Adele.
Go on.
So, her new album came out on Friday, I think it was.
And what's the album called?
25. Is Adele older than you or is she younger than you? She's 20... She was 25 when she wrote the album, but I don't know how old she is now.
Well, I assume she's probably a bit younger than me.
Wow, how does it make you feel? That Adele has sold 2.8 million albums in 4 days. She's only 27.
How does that make me feel?
Yeah.
I haven't made an album, so I'm not surprised that I haven't sold that many.
Why haven't you
albums.
made an album?
I'll do it this afternoon. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. The Matt Waller Experience album is out in stores on Friday. Go purchase it, and hopefully we can break this record.
What would the song be called?
What my song's called?
Yeah.
The first one is called Matt Charlton is a Prick.
Is the second one I Got a Bruise on My Knob from the toilet seat?
No, it's not. Oh, jeez. I wish I never said that now.
How would the chorus go to that song?
I got a bruise on my knob, but hurts a lot. Why the fuck did I do it? I'm a fucking twat.
Or is clearly say twat, and that would rhyme even better.
Twat.
No. They say it as twat.
Twat. Cool. Anyway,
I think that's
tell us
actual word.
Why are you having a go at me?
I'm not going to go at you.
Well, how does it make you feel that you haven't sold however many albums?
I'm a spring chicken.
Go on, carry on. For fuck's sake. You're listening to The Matt Show, where Matt Charlton makes Matt Waller feel bad about being older than him.
Who is usually the one who's mean to who?
Yeah, you.
You're usually mean to me.
No, I'm not.
What?
I've never once had a go at your obesity problems when you were younger.
Yes, you have.
I've never had a go at your dyspraxia.
Yes, you have.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, I have. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You are the best. Carry on.
I'm the best.
I mean...
I'm the best. Listeners, if everyone to rewind that and like repeat over and over, that'd be great, because he just admitted that I'm the best.
I actually said you are the best, but I was talking to our listeners. If you're listening, you are the best. Better than Matt Charlton and his chest. That sounds gay. It's not gay. I've never seen it. I assume it's nice. Not in a gay way. Carry on. What am I talking about? What are we doing?
We were talking about Adele, and then you said I got into my chest, which you think looks nice.
Oh, jeez. Also, Matt Kurt, some more feedback from last week's episode.
Fucking hell, he's hard to please, isn't he?
I've just remembered. He goes, don't talk so close to the microphone.
Let's talk really close. Come on.
Hey, Matt Carrot.
This is just for you. Shout.
This one's for you.
Shout into it.
You do it.
I don't have a loud voice.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Shout.
I'm not going to shout.
Go on. Look how big...
The wave pattern
look how big
on our
that...
computer
Yeah,
is
not anything
big.
else.
Look how big it is.
My chest. So, Adele. Have you listened to her new album?
I've listened to the Hello song.
Is that it?
Yes.
Have you... When 2.8 million people have bought the album, have you not heard it?
Wait, hang on. 2.8 million people. That's since Friday.
And
a
the
lot.
last record breaker for this was NSYNC, who brought out an album called No Strings Attached in 2000. And fucking NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Yeah. They were, in a week, they sold that much. So, like, by the last point... Say they released it on the Friday.
Yeah.
By the next Friday, they sold that many.
Right.
Adele beat that record in 3 days.
And, does that include digital copies as well?
No.
I'm assuming it does.
No.
No, it must do.
No. She sold 969,000 on iTunes in the first 24 hours. This is purely print discs, because she's not streaming it.
No way.
Yeah. I was nodding for the listeners there.
That was nodding. That's a lot then.
Yeah.
I don't think people bought CDs anymore.
Well, she's not
But
stream-
I haven't bought a CD in about a year. When's the last
Oh, a
time?
whole year.
When's the last time you bought a CD? Do you remember CDs?
Do I remember? I remember VHS tapes. You condescending dick.
Do you remember the iPhone 3? Were you born then?
3GS or
3GS, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember it? Do you remember the PS3? Were you
I was
around?
15 when the PS3 came out.
Ooh,
What you must have been 21.
I don't know.
2007.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe,
you would have
yeah.
been 21.
Or yeah, whatever. Well, I have 2 PS3s, so yeah.
I have a PS3. Well, no, I'm not going to get into a game of who's
Matt
got the
has
better thing.
shitloads of consoles. Tell him what you've got. You've
No,
got an
it's
Xbox.
No, it's not a game of like who's got the better stuff.
No, it's not a game. I just want them to know.
It comes off as me being snooty.
Snoop, no, it doesn't.
Okay, no. Okay.
Matt's got an Xbox One, right?
Just in case you want to come rob me, just list all the items that I've got in my room.
So he's got an Xbox One and a PS3 in your room. That's what you've got. And
Yeah.
a computer.
Yeah,
Laptop. Yeah.
but in England I've got PS4 and a gaming computer that I built myself from scratch.
You built a PS4?
No, a gaming computer.
Oh, right. How'd you do that?
Bought the stuff and then put it together.
Nice. I once built a roller coaster out of Connects. It was like a mini roller coaster. I couldn't go on it.
Picture didn't happen.
Picture it didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right, I'll find you a picture to prove that it did happen. Episode 8 of 12 of season
It's
1.
the final countdown. Dun-dun-dun.
I can't believe this is. We've been doing this every Wednesday for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
It didn't seem like 8 weeks. Like, where did the idea even come from?
I don't know. I just bought a new microphone and we said, "What should we do?" I was like, "Oh, let's do a podcast." All right then.
I remember something that you bought last episode that I'm going to remind the listeners
What?
that within 3 weeks you would have a sketch.
Oh yeah, so I've still got 2 weeks to go.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't worry about that. Do you want to hear what it's going to be about?
Yeah.
It's going to be about your mum.
Awesome.
Not really. Do you like tea, listeners? If you like tea, email in. What kind of tea is your favourite? How many cups of tea do you have a day? Do you like coffee? Do you like Nescafe? Someone had a go at me the other day for saying I like Nescafe. It was you, wasn't it?
No.
No, who was it?
It was, God, that was really authoritative. For everyone listening, he turned around and pointed his finger at it. It was you.
I said to someone, "Oh, who was it?" I said, like, "Oh, I like Nescafe, like the instant coffee. It's nice and easy in it." Who was that? He goes, "No, it's not real coffee. It's shit." I can't remember who it was.
I don't remember. It may have been me, but I don't remember.
Maybe it was I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, don't matter.
What was this up before? Oh, tea.
So yeah, do you like tea? Email in. Do you like books? What's your favourite book? Email in.
How many cups of tea do you reckon you drink a day? What's your record on the theme of records?
Oh, of course. Yeah, let's stick to the theme because I feel like we're going off. I had a day off on Monday from work, and I probably had about 8 cups of tea.
Amateur.
Amateur? Why? How many do you have a day?
At work, I have probably about 12 or 13.
No.
Yeah.
12 or 13
That's Matt
cups a
Kurt.
day.
He says I've got a problem.
Matt Kurt? Does Matt Charlton? This is just the three of us and Laura's listening. What is going on?
Yeah, I have...
That's too much.
No, it's...
No way. That's like one every half an hour almost.
Yeah.
Huh. Fair enough.
My record... So when I went to sixth form... Did you have sixth form or did you have college?
Sixth form.
For Canadian listeners, when we leave high school... we have to
Matt Kurt.
We have to do 2 extra
Matt
years in school somewhere else. It's either college or sixth form before you go to uni. It was 70p for a tea, and they were like about half the size of this cup, which is how many millilitres do you reckon this cup would hold?
It's a big one, so I'd say about 500 millilitres.
Do you reckon it's not litre? Oh, it might say on the bottom.
This is uninteresting.
No, because I'm going to say it was like maybe 375 millilitres. That's a cup, and I used to spend 15 quid a day on cups of tea, and it was 75p each. So how much is that?
75p.
50. It's 20.
Matt, I think you've got a drinking problem, but a tea drinking
Yeah.
problem. That's a lot. I like tea. You put sugar in yours as well, don't you?
It depends. If I'm having loads, no, because like tea's good for you because of your digestion,
Yeah.
but sugar's not good for you. So,
Makes you fat.
and it rots the apple. Anyway, this isn't a health education.
I know. I like the idea that we're educating people. If you've got any educating facts, something you'd like to share, email in. How many times have I said that?
About 500,000.
Wow.
So, if you were a world famous singer and you wanted to cement your
Brick wall.
like fame,
Oh.
what did you say? Brick wall.
Sorry, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
You want to cement your fame, and you had a world class tour coming up. Would you cancel for your significant other because you want to spend time with them?
Would I cancel for my significant other
Yeah.
if I had a world-class tour coming up? I wouldn't cancel it. I would just arrange times around it or bring my significant other along.
So Adele, so you know her album's going 19, 21, 25, like the age it
Okay.
shows when she wrote it.
Right.
Um,
Okay, that's the trend.
Yeah, she was about to embark on a world tour for 19, which is just as she was getting big. Cancelled the whole thing so she could spend time with the boyfriend
Really?
who dumped her.
Oh.
And then, 21 is a big heartbreak record. That was about the guy who dumped her, and she cancelled the world tour for.
That's what she cancelled it because she dumped him.
No, she cancelled it because
dumped
of wanting to spend time with him, and then immediately after or something, he dumped her.
Oh, that's really sad.
But then she got really famous off the album that she wrote about him, so she's rolling in the holla holla dollar dollar.
Holla holla dollar dollar, make some noise. Hoot hoot. Holla holla dollar dollar, make some noise.
And that's track 4 on the Matt Waller Experience in stores tomorrow,
No, Friday. Hang on, wait. What day is it today?
Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Shit, I better start writing it. There's not actually going to be a Matt Waller
There is.
Experience album.
There definitely is.
There's not.
I'll be the producer. No, because the producer pays for it. You can be the producer.
No, you've already said now. You're the producer. I'm the artiste. Well, I feel bad now
Why?
because I haven't got a record album. A record album.
A record album.
I haven't got a record-breaking album.
Everything comes in time.
Only one person has a record-breaking album.
Well, no, because people break records every day.
Yeah, well, eventually, when she's 50, someone else is going to come along and break a record, and she's going to go, oh no.
But she's got all those
My
Grammys
record.
to shine every day.
She's
the
got
rest
loads of
her life.
Grammys, isn't she?
Yeah, and it's Oscar music as well as it's film.
Oscar?
Oh, she won an Oscar for Skyfall, didn't she?
Did she? Oscar's film, but you can win, like, the best soundtrack. Eminem won one for his 8 Mile soundtrack. Lose yourself in the music. That one. So, yeah.
I feel like you need to sing
got
the
an
songs so the
Oscar.
viewers know.
No, we did it last time, didn't we?
Didn't sing that one, did you?
Yeah, we did.
No.
We do too many rappings.
Too
many rappings.
many of those rappings these days.
There's too many rappings on this show. There's too many...
God, we've been 35 minutes already.
That's good. Can I set you a challenge for next week to do?
Okay.
I challenge you. Do you remember the week before Halloween special? I did the story. Or was it on the Halloween special? I did like a little story.
I did. What was the story?
Something about a bloke whose wife had died and his kid was talking to the wife.
It was a week before Halloween.
Yeah. I challenge you to do a story, make up a story next week to entertain the listeners.
I've done this before. Oh no, that was true fact about Domino's actually.
No, but like make up a story and tell the story and make people get really into it.
Okay, give me some like things I have to include in the story.
So you've got to include a love plot.
Okay.
It's got to be love romance. There's got to be revenge.
Okay.
That noise, by the way, was just Matt putting down his tea onto the table.
It was me smashing Matt Wall around the head with a cup.
That was Matt putting tea down on the table, actually. Matt, come on. We're trying to make this professional.
Go on then,
Stop lying.
What have I got to include?
A
love story.
Love, revenge, and murder. Murder. And you've got to make it up, and you've got to... You don't have to if you don't want to, but you've got to. If you don't, you get beats from
Beats.
Laura Scott.
Okay, can I give you a challenge?
If you want.
Okay, so I want you to...
No singing. I can't be bothered to do that shit anymore.
I was going to ask you to record a rap. A minute-long rap with things... I'm making a story.
Okay.
A minute long, so it has to be. And it has to be about... Okay, I know what it can be. You've got to make a rap up, and it's got to be describing something, and then the listener has to guess what the rap was about from the lyrics that you chose to use. So you choose what you're going to describe in a rap, and the listener has to guess what you're describing. Okay, that's like 3 seconds of silence. You're not understand what I mean.
I just don't know what... So I've got to pick an object and rap about
be
it, but not
anything.
say...
It could be anything, anyone.
So... Alright.
Almost like a riddle, but a rap.
Oh, that sounds a minute long.
Okay, it could be 30 seconds long then.
Fuck.
I didn't moan about your bloody challenge.
Alright, fine.
I didn't have to do
You know
it.
I'm going to forget, and next week I'm just going to be like, I didn't do it, sorry.
Pretty much, yeah, but I thought it was worth a try.
I'll give it a go. If I had to make it up on the spot. Because I'm such a good freestyler, which we've learnt from the last episode.
What did you freestyle on the last
If you
episode?
want to be a record... I don't know, it was a freestyle. So, let's do some more record-breaking shit, shall we? Shall we?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Have you got any more?
Nope.
God.
Come on, let's not trail off. Matt Kurt said we trail off at the end of episodes. Don't want to disappoint our listener.
He's our biggest critic, isn't he?
Yeah. I feel like I'm on Rotten Tomatoes and I'm
These
I
are
get told the reviews.
These are the comments. We're not even popular enough to get negative comments yet.
We should be called the Anti-Matt Kurt Show. And then it has Matt in it still. It says Anti-Matt Kurt.
That's true, actually. Is he... Matt, are you going to come on next week? Because this is silly. We need to fill 5 minutes.
No, we're not filling 5 minutes. We've got a collection of things to talk about.
I don't know where my record breakers facts have gone.
Okay, so what was one interesting thing that happened to you this week, Matt?
One interesting thing. I was on TV.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cute. I made a little comedy sketch with my friend Max about doing an awkward handshake, and we did the handshake, and the whole joke was about two friends haven't seen each other for 10 years, and one of them says, "Do you remember that handshake?" And the other one goes, "Yeah." and they do the handshake, which lasts for about a minute, which we rehearsed. It took us like 3 days to rehearse that, and we wanted it to be one camera angle because we thought it'd be more spectacular. We did the handshake, and then we kind of looked at each other, and we go, "All right, then, mate. See you later. Bye." And then I walk off, and I call him a prick, and he goes, "What wanker?" And yeah, the actual handshake itself, the bit in the middle, without any of the dialogue, got picked up by an agency, like a viral video type company that picked it up and gave it to the show in America on Fox called World's Funniest, which is produced by the company that picked it up, and it's hosted by a guy called Terry Crews, who was on a show called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I think he used to be an American football player.
He was in a film called White Chicks, I think.
I haven't seen that before. White Chicks. So, me and my friend Max Skyped the show live when they were recording it, which was back in April or May, I think. And got to chat to Terry Crews and a bloke called Wayne Brady, who used to be on Whose Line Is It Anyway. That's the most interesting thing that's happened to me this week. What's the most interesting thing that's happened to you this week?
I was at work and Matt Kurt actually sent me a picture of me on TV as well.
Oh yeah, you were on TV.
Yeah,
you were on.
Not for anything as exciting as you though.
You were in the video for City and Colour, weren't you? As someone dancing.
I need an IMDb page and like an agent. And,
do you think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna. My phone's off the hook with the interest.
Were you that guy who was in that video for that band on that TV channel?
The funniest thing was, I was in more shots than the people who were paid to be there.
Really?
Yeah, because I was jumping up in the background and like making sure I was in shot.
The cameraman was going, "Wait, film that guy over there. He's making a fool of himself."
Well, made me laugh is I wasn't paid for it, so we didn't get any perks. I got water. The like paid actresses and actors got like Coke, Pepsi, muffins, McDonald's, and the paupers got like water.
Wait, when you say paid, they got paid in food?
No, they got paid in like money, and then they got
they got
high
Pepsi
quality
and
food.
that.
Yeah.
But
who made it in the video more in the end?
Well done. I was an extra for Night at the Museum 3.
Oh yeah.
And I got paid for it, and I also got like free lunch, which was pretty cool. Got like a ham sandwich.
How long in it for though in the end?
Oh, like 3 seconds in the background. But hey, it's a cool experience. I was pretty chuffed with that.
And you got to meet the late great Robin Williams, didn't you? Or
I
you got to stand near him?
I didn't meet him, no. God, we sound like wannabe celebrities, don't we?
We're not wannabes, we are celebrities.
We are celebrities. No, we're not. Do you know what I really hate? I've just remembered saying that. I really used to hate it when TV presenters refer to themselves as celebrities. Because I don't think they are.
Like, what's the definition of a celebrity?
I don't know. What is it?
Someone who's famous, isn't it?
I don't like the...
Who's celebrated?
Is that what it means? Celebrated?
I guess so.
Ah.
Oh, I remember I was going to show you the other day. You know in summer, on the mirror in my bathroom, it was steamed up and you drew a dick on it.
That wasn't me.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I didn't draw a dick on the mirror.
Because I was like, don't do it. And then you did it. And then yesterday after I got out of the shower, I saw this giant penis on my mirror. I took a picture of it. I'll show you it when we've done the podcast.
Are you sure it's drawn on there?
Yeah.
Please don't show me a picture of a penis.
It's definitely drawn on with someone's finger.
That wasn't me. I don't remember doing that.
I remember you doing it.
That sounds like something I would remember if I did it.
I remember you doing it.
That wasn't me.
It was.
It
I'm
wasn't.
not going to argue with you. It was. It wasn't. It was. Anyway, we've got a minute left.
You're listening to episode 8, the worst episode ever.
I'm sure
Going down in the history as the worst episode.
Is it a record breaker?
It's the record breaker for the worst episode of the most unlistened to podcast. Can you say that? Unlistened to? That's not a word, is it?
To.
Least listened to. The least listened episode of the least listened podcast.
Did you get a GCSE in English?
Doy. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, we are record breakers. We are the best.
No, I'm the best, as you said earlier.
Oh, yeah. I said we.
Earlier you said you're the best.
No, I was talking to the listener. We haven't said anything really, have we? We've just argued a lot.
That's all we ever do.
Looking forward to hearing some more feedback from Matt Kurt. So send us your feedback. I'm only joking.
Shove up your ass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Don't shove it up your ass because it's you.
What if his anus is that big that you described earlier? 775,000 kilometers or whatever. You could shove a lot of feedback up that.
Yeah.
Anyway, look
But
at the
I don't
time.
think feedback is a physical thing.
It can be if it's not written on paper.
Oh yeah, write it down, then shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
That's so harsh. Sorry, Matt. I love you really.
Thanks.
Kurt. I
Damn
meant
it.
Kurt.
I've still got it quicker then.
Oh dear. Thanks for listening, guys. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm not sorry.
Peace out. What? What are you going to
Nothing.
say?
Bye, guys.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
Nothing. Bye.
What are you going to say?
Nothing. I was going to be mean, but I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to be nice and say bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.